Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. It's Nicolaoke that I usually do for my car from Burbank, but today I'm called back to work. It's just swamped. We're just swamped before Christmas, which is good news. So working overtime, and I'll take it. I love the overtime hours. Some excitement this week was that I just followed my regular routine out to Burbank, and there's no restraining order against me. So my point is this: I followed a routine that I've been doing almost 2 years, and there is little doubt in my mind that the people who are talking to TMZ about me knew exactly who I was at all times. So his name is Buttfuck Brandon Blackstock, and I think just the fact that his behavior is like this is telling me that he's a real danger to Kelly. Okay, like a real danger, and that's all. I'm gonna just keep hounding that until somebody comes to her aid that's more powerful than I am. Okay, NBC, he's got buddies there, he's got people at TMZ, and I just want to. I posted like YouTube's not letting me post hardly anything, but they finally let me, after I threatened to sue them. They finally let me post the last thing I think I posted was a video where I was just before I was ready to drive by Kelly's house. I mean, I was going to not do that, but I thought, well, I really need to defend my name and show people what a lying piece of shit that she has surrounding her in her most critical time right now, and her most critical. She needs the best security ever, as far as I'm concerned, and she has the worst. Like, the people who are gonna are least likely to protect her, more likely to murder her. I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna say it and keep saying it until there's some changes that I see over there. This recent shit where they're calling Buttfuck and my baby daddy are calling my family members around and pretending to be speaking on behalf of Kelly. I really hope that this latest thing that I did is going to make everybody just go away and be quiet. It's wishful thinking, but we'll see. Because they're worse than vampires, baby girl. They'll just be back in another. You got to really do something now about some of this stuff. Otherwise, they'll just be back. Okay. On a less serious note, I had a couple of house cleaning. It's Twitch, not Stitch. In the last video, I kept calling him Stitch, not Twitch. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes when I have brain farts like that, it means there's something else going on, and I don't worry about it. It's just it meant something to somebody that I said Stitch instead of Twitch. Sorry, it could have just been nothing, but I don't mind it. I'm just apologizing because his name is Twitch. The second thing is I've been looking up to see if TMZ is going to mention anything, even a peep about me this weekend, and anything about it. They better not. That's all I've got to say, because I'm just gonna, when I sue people, once I get going, I'm more reasonable than Kelly. You're not gonna believe this, but we're both too reasonable when it comes time to dealing with assholes. She has her asshole, I have my asshole, but I've been dealing a lot longer with mine than she has. So, I'm just saying, I sued Pfizer. They went on for 7 years, so I don't mind doing that to TMZ. They're going to be out of business within the next 7 months. I kind of don't want to, but let's do it. You want to keep defaming me, motherfuckers, and that buttfuck at TMZ. Let's do it, pieces of shit. Okay, so there's a big burly trucker guy that supposedly has restraining orders against him. He works for Buttfuck, Brandon Blackstock. They're trying to paint some kind of a picture that truckers are very dangerous, and there's like a trucker thing coming after her, and they're just trying to paint me as somebody dangerous. And I just explained in a video that I think YouTube let me keep up. I'm not sure. I have to go back and see, because they always remove things a little bit later. But I explained exactly who not to trust, and the ones who are telling you that there's outside threats and those you need security to protect you from outside threats. That's him. It's called the false flag attack, and gay Nazi assholes have been doing it since the gay mutation millennia ago, hundreds of thousands of years, whatever it is, not hundreds, just thousands of years ago. Okay, and it works for 9/11. It works for the fake pandemic, Holocaust. It's called a false flag attack, and it's to get everybody all up in arms and make all these emergency Nazi orders. It happened in Germany, it happened in Nazi Germany. It's just a very, very common theme. It's called the false flag attack. And he's just doing it here. He's a big burly trucker guy who's gay. You know, there's such a thing as bears. If anybody ever went up to the Russian River during Bear Week, you know, gay men can be pretty fun a lot of times, you know, if they're not acting like assholes. But yeah, so big burly trucker guy, absolutely gay and absolutely fucking butt fuck. And getting paid possibly in cigarettes, but I don't know, maybe not. But he's not anybody real. He's just somebody that they're just really going all out. So I must be doing something right, which I am. Read all my posts, and it's not a big coincidence that all of a sudden when I post one of the most critical attacks against all the swamps and all the gay Nazis, all of a sudden this big old attack comes out on me. So it's not a coincidence, people. But the big burly trucker guy, if you look in the news, I don't look in the news too much, but I saw that one, and I haven't looked for a while. But TMZ better not be mentioning me. They better leave me alone. They better leave Kelly alone. Like, I'm not kidding. You fucking leave us both alone, motherfuckers. And the other thing was recently. On my last video, I said Disney has pierced through. This is the media swamp stock tutorial. It says Disney has pierced. I said Disney is the fifth to break down through their March 2020 lows. The fifth media swamp stock company to do it. Once they do that, I would say they're going to go bankrupt. There's no bottoms. It's just bottomless. So I made the mistake, and I don't follow Amazon, but Amazon earlier this week went down below their 2020, so they're going out. I don't follow Amazon too much. I know it's Jeff Bezos, who's gay, and he's another guy in addition to Mark Zuckerberg, in addition to Bill Gates, and who else did I mention? Lindsey Graham in the Senate. If you show anybody kind of a video of Jeff Bezos or any of these other guys talking, and they can't tell that this guy is gay, do not trust them. It's not that they're bad people. Just don't trust them with your life right now. When we're trying to, if you really are interested in protecting yourself and trusting somebody, don't trust them. I mean, it's sad. Maybe there are good people and whatever, but don't trust Jeff Bezos. He's gay and he's running a swamp magazine. So I'm just not sure what swamp he's working with. So I don't trust the stock, but it just broke down. It's done. He's going out of business. It's a media swamp stock. So the first one to go was Netflix, broke down. Then second was Facebook. Then Comcast. Then Salesforce, and not Disney. Disney is not number 5. Amazon is number 5, and Disney. I'll be out in a minute. Disney is number 6. So that's all. I made a mistake in the last posting. Okay, without much further ado. I always like to try to keep things lighter if I can, because I'm sorry, it's all very tense right now, but anyway, we'll have to see. I just hope everybody does the right thing and settles and goes away and leaves us alone, okay? Because Kelly is like me, we'd rather do our passions. Like the reason we don't put up with stuff, we just would rather be spending our time on our passions, as I would. So we let these things go on, and maybe it's time to turn around and do something, because they just never stop sometimes. So we'll see. It seems like they have stopped, I hope. And especially this guy who's calling us around. What's his name? Strobel? Okay, he's faking Kelly's name. You might, he's faking working for Kelly. Dude, you better knock it off, because I will pursue that until your fucking ass is in jail. You call my daughter again, you call my brother-in-law, you call whoever, you do that again, you call me again, I will see to it. I will spend the rest of my life making sure your fucking ass goes to jail for life. If I can do it. I know it's going to be difficult, but that kind of shit, because it's not just for life for what you did to me. I'm sure you've done much worse that you don't even know about it. You're just so fucking piece of shit. Anyway, I hate liars. Kelly says she hates liars. Bullshit. I mean, she does, but there's nobody that hates liars more than I do. Nobody, not even Kelly. Okay, and she hates them a lot. So in this kind of liar, I'm not talking about white lies. I'm not talking about embellishments when you're being creative. I'm talking about this particular kind of lie that comes from a gay Nazi asshole. Okay, it's what causes holocausts, people, and that's why I hate him so much. I hate that shit. All right. Anyway, lies in court, lies in facts that are important. Anyway, okay. So on the lighter side, let's try this. Let's calm down and try this. I usually don't tell people to calm down. I tell myself, but you don't say that to anybody else. That's just really, you just kind of like, okay, calm down to yourself. Don't say that to anybody else. It's not something you say to make them calm down. Okay? Here we go. It's called, this is for the OGs out there. Okay? I just saw this last night and I said, this is perfect. Sorry, I'll be out in a minute. One more minute. It's called Downtown by Petula Clark, except I'm calling it Burbank, and it's to the tune of Downtown by Petula Clark. I just have to make myself laugh over this when I saw it. So let's go. I love it. I love her version of this, and I love it. So let's do Petula Clark to the OGs who remember this song called Downtown. Burbank. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go. Burbank. Burbank. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Burbank. Just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The light's so much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go Burbank. Things will be great when you're in Burbank. Can't believe I did this. No finer place for sure. Burbank. Everything's waiting for you. Burbank. Burbank. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Vaughn's in Burbank. And the Starbucks there is open on every holiday. Where they never close, Burbank. And you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. And you may find somebody kind to help and understand you. Someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. We can forget all our troubles, forget all our cares. So go Burbank. Things will be great when you're in Burbank. Don't wait a minute more, Burbank. Everything's waiting for you. Burbank. Burbank. Okay. All right. So that's just, okay, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh or you're gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna. I'm fine. Everything's going okay. It's just blowing off steam, and we'll see how this goes. All right. Just everybody back off and leave us alone. Everything's gonna be okay, everybody. Hang in there and living my best life. Godspeed to everybody coming out the other end in one piece, P-E-A-C-E and P-I-E-C-E. Okay, bye. Talk to you on Sunday. Okay, bye.